figure large, but in the third, Chipper Jones off Buddy Carlisle slaps a single to right center. Now, Reggie Sanders doesn't hustle to the ball, so Jones hustles into second with a double. Chipper perhaps an NL MVP. Next batter, Brian Jordan, and Jordan comes through with a single up the middle. Chris Gomez can't make the play, and Chipper, who hustled, will score. 104th RBI for BJ. It's 2-0 Atlanta. Top fourth now 2-1 Braves. That's Kevin Millwood, the pitcher. Goodwood, his first career homer, a two-run shot. Atlanta up 4-1. Top of the sixth now 7-1. Eddie Perez facing Carlos Almanzar. And Eddie Perez deep out and gone. Off the glove of Reggie Sanders. Solo shot is 6, 8-1 Braves. As for Millwood, doing it with the glove as well as the bat. Here's striking out David Newhan for his 12th, a season high. And the Braves cruise. In Millwood, they should trust. 11-4. Atlanta snaps their three-game skid and keep pace, and it would be a rough start in the first for Roger Cedeno. Leadoff batter Nefi Perez lines it to right field, and oh, Roger, to be 3 inches taller. He lets it go all the way to the wall. Perez motors to third with one of his 2 triples on the evening. So 3 batters later, Dante Bichette off Octavio Dotel dumps it to deep center over the head of Darrell Hamilton. On the play, 2 runs will score, including Perez. Bichette 1 for 4, and quickly the Mets down 2-0. Bottom of the third, now 1 on 2 out for Vinny Castilla. Mr. Consistency. 2-run shot, his 30th of the season. Octavio Dotel and the Mets in a 5-0 haul. Bobby Jones, fresh off the DL, brought into the game, facing Kurt Abbott. And Kurt Abbott sent down. Jones solid, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, and an earned run in 3 innings. But a moment for the Mets of concern. Robin Ventura seems to roll his ankle here. He would leave the game. However, he would be okay. However, the Mets not okay. They lose it 7-2.
It's 6-1 Blue Jays, 1 out in the top of the 8th. Ricky Leday on first, Chili Davis at the plate. And hit this one, and no, Ricky Leday heads up on Homer. Bush dove down. Leday back to second, safe. Double play would have ended the inning. Very smart play by Leday. Later in the 8th, it's 6-2 Jays, bases loaded. Bernie Williams changes that. Ripping that out on Billy Koch. Yankees tied at 6. Grand slam, Bernie Williams. He was 2 for 5. Then, top of the 9th now, 1 out. Play Bellinger to third. Tony Fernandez up high, new. E5. Next batter, Chuck Knobloch up the middle. Tony Batista coming through. No, that's not working either. Knobloch is safe. Tori Zimmer, they're all fired up. Next man up, Derek Jeter, 2 strikes. Oh, Koch wanted that. It was close. Jim Fregosi, though, said, "You're squeezing me, Blue." After walking Jeter to load the bases, Koch is taken out and questioning the eyesight. Home plate umpire Laz Diaz. Koch went 2/3 of an inning. His ERA took a big beating. Next man up will be Paul O'Neill. Bases are loaded against Paul Spoljaric. Paul O'Neill waited for that and rocks it out. He was 0 for 4 going into that at bat. Now he's 1 for 5 with a grand slam. Yanks go ahead 10-6, and obviously a pretty big win. Yanks on the verge of losing their 5th straight, coming back to win it. Lou Gehrig, of course, the Yankee, holds the all-time record with 23 grand. Ramon Martinez facing David Justice, and he struck him out. No score after 1. Top of the 3rd, still no score. 1 man on for Trot Nixon facing Dwight Gooden. And Nixon got a good shot on the doctor here. That's deep, that's gone. He was 1 for 4, but it's a big one. 2 RBIs for Nixon as well. Gooden went 4 2/3, and he was done. Robbie Alomar got him. I didn't like that call. Martinez, 5 Ks, but 4 walks in this game. Jim Thome facing Martinez in the bottom of the 4th, and he got a good piece of that. 2-run shot, 434 feet away. 29th home run of the year. Indians trail 4-2. Top of the 5th, same score. 2 men on for Troy O'Leary. O'Leary ripping this one. He was 3 for 5 with 4 RBI, left no one on base. 11 for his last 20, and the Red Sox take it 12-3. Ramon Martinez leaving an out short of getting the win. 5 Ks, but 4 walks. Decent job over.
Love your lumber to a new height. Mike Mussina making his first start in 3 weeks. Rich Becker frozen. Mussina 5 innings, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks. Bottom 4, here we go. 4-3 Orioles. Ryan Miner pokes it into right. Jerry Hairston's going to try and score. Matt Stairs' throw is in time, but Hairston avoids the tag of Ramon Hernandez, and here we go. The lambada, the timeless dance. He's encouraging Miner to go to second. Eventually, umpire Rick Reed calls Hairston out. Eventually, Miner was stranded there, but it was fun to watch, wasn't it? Bottom 5th, Cal Ripken facing Greg McMichael, and second straight night A 3-run bomb for Cal, 18th of the year. Ripken 2 for 4 in the game. That made it 7-3 Orioles. Still bottom of the 5th. Bases loaded for B.J. Scherhoff off Jimmy Haynes, and it's Haynes his way. A ground rule double to right. Miner and Brady Anderson, both Cali, part of a 7-run 5th inning. 10-3 O's, and they go on to win by the final of 13-6. So Ripken's
Part of the night. Rich Aurelia had the good glove going here. Oh, no, go, but he makes the play. Beautiful play on that on Preston Wilson. Take another look. Kids, stay with it. And he threw him out. Bottom of the 6th, 2-0. Brent Main facing Ryan Dempster. Main hits that hard, and that's going to float out. Second home run of the year, 3-0 Giants. That'd do it. Sean Estes going the distance for the first time. It's Brant Brown pinch hitting in the top of the 8th. Arizona up 1-0. Puts that one deep, and is going to put that everybody in the booth. Pittsburgh ties it 1 apiece. Bottom of the 8th. Tony Womack is up against Scott Sauerbeck. Puts that one cheap. Put that to first. Kevin Young, no. Couldn't hold on to it. Scores a run. Diamondbacks up on top 2-1. Top of the 9th. 2 out, 2 on. Matt Manti is up against Chad Hermanson. He struck him out. Manti ends it. Arizona wins it 2-1. Arizona won for the 9th time in Expos and Dodgers now. Mark Rudzelanek facing Javier Vasquez. Line drive there. Oh, Jose Vidro, great diving play. Bottom of the 9th, 3-0 Expos. Vasquez going for the complete game facing Todd Hollinsworth in style. A one-hitter. Expos take it 3-0. Javier Vasquez there, first one-hitter of his career. Out dueling.
Rodriguez says to Jason Ryan, not picking on you, this is just my job. Deep shot to the opposite field, his 34th, and just like that, this game's tied at 1. Top 9, 4-3 Twins, they intentionally walk Pudge. That's good strategy, but then you have to pitch to Paul Merrill, and he doubles off the wall. Royce Clayton and the previously intentionally walked Pudge Rodriguez would come in to score, and the Rangers come back to win the final 5-4. Texas has now beaten Minnesota 12 straight times. John Wetland gets his major league leading to his 44 home runs. Why, it seems like just yesterday. Actually, it was September 14th, 1999 years ago. Ken Griffey Sr. of the Angels, Kirk McCaskill homers. Not to be outdone in that same game, Ken Griffey Jr. also homered in the same game, thus becoming the first father-son combo to do so. But enough about the Griffey family photo album. Let's go back to Tuesday. Jr., top 3rd. Well, he must like this day. He gets all of this one off Rolando Arrojo, his 45th. 2-0 Mariners, and they cruise the final 5-1. Junior, keep in mind, has a house
to make it 12 in a row. Shane Reynolds going to help that out. This is the pitcher, by the way. Rips that line drive home run. 2-run shot. Reynolds' first home run since September of '96. It's 3-zip. There's Reynolds again. Bottom of the 4th. Ricky Gutierrez on first. Putting down the bunt. Paul Bird getting this ball. Dude, getting that. And they're throwing it away. Gutierrez going all the way around to 3rd. Reynolds goes all the way to 2nd. It's ruled a single, so he's 2 for 3, and he's got that batting average up to 172. Next, Greg Biggio, blooper to right center. That's going to fall in. He's 1 for 3. He's now hitting .301. Gutierrez coming around to score. Astros up 5-zip. Reynolds on the hill getting it done as well. Marlon Anderson, then he struck him out then. Doug Glanville got him. 4 Ks, 1 walk, and this one for Reynolds. He struck him out. Torey Lovello, and big beatings back-to-back nights. 13-2 on Monday, 12-2 on Tuesday. Show against Rick Ankiel, rookie with those good socks. Back up the middle base hit. Jeff Cirillo coming around. He's going to score. Ochoa 1 for 4. Ankiel, a reminder, is only 20 years old. Top of the 7th. Brewers leading 2-1. 2 men on. Jeff Cirillo bouncing one off the wall. He was 2 for 4 in this game. Hitting .388 against the Cards this year. That's bringing in 2 runs, and Brewers taking this one 4-1. The Cards have now lost 6 of 7, and McGuire falling to 2nd in the slugging percentage race to Larry Walker.
For Chicago, his major league debut. Top of the 2nd, no outs. Kareem Garcia says, welcome to the Bigs. That's a 2-run homer. Tigers go up 3-0. Kareem had a pair of knocks on the night, numbers 11 and 12 on the season. A few batters later, that same inning, Brad Ausmus on 3rd, and Aaron Mayette perhaps undone by Kareem's prowess at the plate. Wild pitch to Dean Palmer. Ausmus tallies easily. Tigers increase their lead 4-0 and go on to win by the final of 7-0.
Jermaine Dye can do some things.
Yeah, he hits a 2-run home run off for Tim Belcher here on a ball that's down and in. Just got it. That's the 2nd time this week that I've seen Dye go down and get that ball, but he can also hit the ball up, too. He's not done yet. Fourth inning. Look at this. Another pitch. You think that's the same thing? No, not instant replay. Goes down and gets the ball down and in. His 25th home run of the season. Rolls up 6-1.
Angels down 6-5. Tim Salmon here in the top of the 9th with 2 on. And there it goes for a 3-run home run, and that puts Anaheim up 8-6, and that's the final score of Game 1. The 29th blown save of the year for the Royals. Mo Vaughn is rolling. It's late, but he's rolling nonetheless. 5th home run in his last 6 games. Anaheim's up 4-1. Mark Quinn, late call up here by the Royals. That's the first home run of his career. The mighty Quinn cuts the Angels' lead to 4-3. And then the mighty Quinn at the plate in the bottom of the 8th.
He's almost falling down taking those hats.
Second homer of the game. Top of the 9th. Tied at 5, bases loaded for Darren Erstad. Up the middle. Scores Jim Edmonds, and the Angels go on to win by the final score of 6-5, so they sweep KC. Troy Glass also